There's this thing that can be found in an amusement park. It is very big, vertical revolving wheel that most people like to ride. In fact, they ride this because once you reach the top, you would see a nice and wonderful view. Today, I am going to talk about the Ferris wheel. Many Ferris wheels can now be found over cities and fairgrounds across the world. The first wheel was created in Chicago at 1893 World's Fair. The organizer of the 1893 World's Fair desired to have an attraction that could compete with the Eiffel Tower, which was unveiled during the 1889 World's Fair in Paris. In response to the organizer's challenge, here's this one person who guaranteed that his invention would beat the Eiffel Tower. He is George Washington Gale Ferris Jr., the inventor of the Ferris wheel. Ferris was the owner of the company that tested steel and iron for railroads and bridges. He applied his structural steel knowledge to create a steel structure that would amaze the people in the fair. Ferris surely made everyone amazed in his invention because until now, people are still appreciating the Ferris wheel and also everyone loves it. But behind its amazing structure, there's a science on it. You probably heard of Newton's second law of motion, as it relates to an object moving in a straight line. Turns out, Newton's second law also tells us about the net force on an object as it moves in a circle. When an object moves in a circle, its velocity changes direction. Since the velocity is changing, that means we have acceleration. And we know from Newton's second law that if we have acceleration, we have a net force. For objects undergoing circular motion, the net force on the object is called the centripetal force. The centripetal force always points to the center of the circle. The Ferris wheel has tangential velocity. The Ferris wheel's tangential velocity is constantly changing directions. This means that the object is accelerating, and the reason it's accelerating is due to the centripetal force. The centripetal force acting on the Ferris wheel is constantly directing the Ferris wheel towards the center. The centripetal force combined with the velocity keeps the Ferris wheel move in a circular motion. Science is undoubtedly one of the most important skills to learn for current and future generations. Learning science and other things would help us invent a new product. Before I end my speech, I would like to leave a quote from Peter Drucker. Knowledge has power. It controls access to opportunity and advancement. So for everyone out there, never stop learning because the knowledge you earn would lead you to success.